Namaskar. On August 11th of 2020, when the whole of Bengaluru was celebrating and rejoicing on Sri Krishna Janmashtami, the women were drawing rangolis to welcome Bhagwan Krishna into their homes. This place in Bengaluru, Pulakeshi Nagar, was burning. There were riots all around. With the cry of Allahu Akbar, the recrudescence of Delhi riots was taking place in Pulakeshi Nagar. The reason for that is said to be an alleged Facebook post by a person called Naveen, who happens to be the nephew of MLA Akhanda Srinivasa Murthy. Akhanda Srinivasa Murthy's house, Naveen's house, the police station nearby, everything was set afire. Not just that, the common people who were residing in that locality of Kabal Bayasandra, KG Halli, TJ Halli were literally in for an unforeseen riots there. Of course, the duty of the cyber crime police is to unearth these things and find out what was the real cause and take action against a person called Naveen who had posted against Prophet Muhammad. However, the Muslims who had aggregated in large numbers wanted to take the whole situation under their control. There was a case which was filed in the police station by one sect of Muslims, while the others had all aggregated to make sure that this person Naveen had to be taught a lesson. Akhanda Srinivasa Murthy, in his press release after the whole incident occurred, has said very clearly that there were around 500 people, or he used the word goons or miscreants. 500 miscreants had barged into his house, burnt whatever was available, the documents were burnt, the place of worship inside his house was ransacked. He also said that there was an attempt to burn the whole house with the gas cylinder which was right there. The fire engine could not enter the locality because the order of 3,000 to 4,000 Muslims had blocked all the roads, stopping all such vehicle traffic. They had petrol bombs with them, tires with them. They burned the whole house. Akhanda Srinivasa Murthy says saris worth lakhs of rupees were burned. The cash which was available at home were either looted or burnt. Today, after 350 Muslims have been arrested in that place who had connections with SDPI, PFI, KFD and other fringe groups, Akhanda Srinivasa Murthy requests police to let go of innocent people. Well, the innocent Muslims have to be let gone off, no doubt about it. But is it right on part of Akhanda Srinivasa Murthy to take such a decision and speak to police at this stage where the probe is on? Was FB post the only reason for such riots? How was it all managed? What was the modus operandi? All these have to be deciphered, and this video is with the intention of deciphering the truth. Let's look at a brief history of this place called Pulakeshi Nagar. Pulakeshi Nagar is one of the assembly constituency of Karnataka. It is a SC reserved constituency. In 2013, Akhanda Srinivasa Murthy on a Janata Dal secular ticket won the election. During that time, SDPI had fielded their candidate. SDPI stands for Social Democratic Party of India. They had fielded their candidate there. The Congress lost the elections because SDPI had cut across the votes which Congress would have secured. 2016, Akhanda Srinivasa Murthy thought he had to jump the ship and he moved from JDS to Congress. In 2018, Akhanda Srinivasa Murthy won the constituency hands down because there was no candidate fielded by the SDPI. This is the kind of politics which has been played there. The whole of Pulakeshi Nagar constituency has 7 wards where 7 councillors get elected to BBMP. Of the 7 wards, 4 are Muslim corporators. The Google map of Pulakeshi Nagar constituency will show you the number of mosques around and very few number of temples. This only gives a picture that it is a Muslim dominated area. It is to be noted that Naveen was a budding politician. He had a close association with his uncle Akhanda Srinivas Murthy, also his auntie who is also a corporator. Muzammil Pasha, who was arrested in this case, had contested the BBMP corporator elections earlier and had lost. He was from SDPI. Wajid, who is a member of JDS, is also arrested. Khalim Pasha, husband of Nagavara ward, which does not even fall into the constituency of Pulakeshi Nagar, is also arrested. And he happens to be a close associate of KJ George, the ex-minister, media reports say. Fairoz from Tipu army is arrested. Samiuddin from Al-Hind, which is a terrorist organization, is arrested. Apart from them, large number of SDPI, PFI, KFD volunteers have been arrested. An alleged FB post which was derogatory and which threw Prophet Muhammad in bad light is considered as one of the reasons for this riot. However, is that the only reason? Certainly not. If you look at the whole picture of the politics there, it simply means to say that it was a power-thirsty people who wanted to gain power there. On August 11th, by around 5:30 p.m., the said post went viral. Naveen has a good number of Muslims in his Facebook page. The moment he put such a content, automatically people started bouncing on him. There was a complaint which was registered in the DJ Halli police station, Devarajeevanahalli police station. He was arrested by around 7 p.m. However, the Muslim goons who really wanted to take revenge for the post aggregated in large numbers. They went to the police station, asked for the police to release Naveen and hand him over to their custody. This was the kind of belief they have in the police system which the whole land believes in. When things went out of control, the police resorted to open fire and 3 people died on the spot. Recently, 1 more person has died, so the toll goes to 4. However, politicians like Siddaramaiah, the ex-Chief Minister of Karnataka, Zamir Ahmad Khan, call those people who have died as innocents. The locals have a different story to say. They say that the police station was very corrupt. It could be the DJ Halli or even KG Halli. The police station was corrupt is what the locals say. Along with that, these days there was a change in the way the police was functioning and there were lots of ganja mafia cases, illegal cow slaughter cases and drugs mafia cases which were registered. And the moment people got this opportunity to take revenge on Naveen, they also attacked the police station to make sure that their cases could be closed. The documents associated to all these cases on drug mafia or even cow slaughter, illegal cow slaughter had to be destroyed according to them. Look at the planning the goons had. The street lights were damaged prior to the incident. The cameras and CCTV were destroyed before occurrence of the riots. The fire engine was stopped entering into the locality where Akhanda Srinivas Murthy or even Naveen's house was getting burnt. There are CCTV footages of money being distributed to people to conduct such riots. Petrol bombs were available in plenty. As I said, it is the reoccurrence of what happened in Delhi few months back. WhatsApp groups were created to disseminate the information that these people were going into Akhanda Srinivas Murthy's house and Muslims had to gather in large numbers. What is the message that they wanted to drive out of this? They have attacked the police station, they have attacked MLA Akhanda Srinivas Murthy's house, they have attacked a person called Munegowda's house and the cars are damaged. It simply means to say the powerhouses in the locality are all attacked. Today, banning of SDPI is in the air. This is not a new thing which is happening. Whenever there were riots and it was SDPI or PFI or KFD, these kind of fringe elements who were attacking upon Hindus, there have been calls for banning these organizations. Earlier, during the time of Congress government, Siddaramaiah had not agreed to ban these organizations, let alone ban. He had released close to 1,500 people who had cases on them and who were part of PFI or KFT. From Tipu Jayanti riots in Kodagu with the demise of Kuttappa, till very recently, around 26 volunteers from RSS, BJP and other Parivar organizations have been killed very, very brutally. The investigations of these cases show the lead that the organizations which were part of it are such terrorist and fringe elements. Congress has been the propounder of Siddaramaya's Ahinda politics. Ahinda stands for Alpasankyat, Hindulida and Dalita, which means to say minorities, backward classes and Dalit. They wanted to work with them closely to ensure that they are trying to get some social justice to them. But what has happened now? It is a Dalit Congress MLA who has been attacked by the minority Muslims. Does it not prove that the Ahinda itself is a farce, and whatever Congress and Siddaramaiah for that matter wanted to show the solidarity between them isn't working? The appeasement politics there has failed royally. There's another video which is running in the media, and the media has been portraying it in a very big level. They say that the human chain was formed by some Muslims around the Hanuman temple, the Anjaneya temple in that locality. What was the reason for that? Was it the temple which posted derogatory message against Prophet Muhammad? No. Was it that the priest of the temple did it? No. These Muslims could have formed the human chain right opposite to Akhanda Srinivas Murthy's house, and this human chain, whatever they are trying to portray, is a farce. Of course, if you look at the video of the video which has gone viral, at one point there are people who say, "Upload kar jaldi, upload kar jaldi." It was a trick to gain some brownie points when the riots were happening. When riots of such sort occurs, automatically the politicians start mushrooming up. The Congress has always said Naveen, the alleged person who had posted a derogatory message against Prophet Muhammad, was a person for BJP. However, if you just go through his Facebook posts, it simply means that the politicians were lying. He was part of the Congress and he has been working with the Congress very closely. Of course, he has had good Muslim friends, but he was trying to propound the theory of real secularism. There is a theory which says that it was a reactionary comment for a very communal post which has now been deleted. Dinesh Gundu Rao or Ramalinga Reddy or such politicians have said that Naveen was from BJP background or a Sangh Parivar background. Ramalinga Reddy goes a step ahead. He says SDPI is kind of a B team of BJP. If SDPI was a B team of BJP, would BJP and Sangh Parivar lose 26 of its workers in Karnataka? Karnataka government has taken a good step these days, where they have said that the attackers will be asked to pay the price for the losses of public property. A claim commissioner has been set up for this. Let's hope we get justice and such fringe elements are neutralized completely. Thank you.